stuff's here.
The incompatible version of the game. Just try
Oh,
upgrading your game version.
I'm playing on
I'm
experimental.
too poor? Okay. Hold up.
Yeah. I probably should have said that. I'm playing on experimental. So it's like
Well, I see
1.1.
no problem with that.
Yeah. Good. Let's see. I need the link. I need the link. The link. There's the link.
Experimental. Up to the update. It's downloading. Oh, now you tell her.
Hey, you need to put your game on experimental.
Oh. How?
Hold on a second. So
you right click on the library and then. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Go properties, and under properties, the fourth option is betas, and you change the participate on betas. You click from none to experimental, and it's gonna prompt your game to an update. Here it is.
Experimental?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. It is downloading. Oh, apparently 2-Point Museum updated.
Yet. Good, there we go. I've got to do one more thing here. That.
Ooh.
Oop. We'll see how well this works. Boop bop beep. That window bigger. There we go. And we are golden question mark. Very blurry. Camera. Stop being blurry. Anyways, hi everyone, welcome to a Satisfactory 1.1 experimental live stream. Today I'm joined by our level 420 board druid Javali and our dragon type Akadra. Right now they're updating the game to experimental because I was being silly and I forgot to tell them that I'm on experimental. I'm prepared we don't get content for this game, and I said it. We don't get content for this game. But yeah, this is gonna be the main stream series probably for a hot minute. We're gonna take a break from Warhammer 3 unless there's a couple people who want to stream the game with me. Then we can do a little stream or two of that, or just there just happens to be a random game. Not enough people are online, but I'm pretty much gonna be streaming this game with or without friends. I would like to do it with friends, so pretty much what we're doing every stream or every other day stream for this. I was gonna stream it the other day. I was busy with life, so actually I was pretty much busy a too large portion of a week, sadly. But yeah, so not done with Warhammer. To take a wee break, explore some revenues. Yeah, and then Yeah, I'll explain. I guess I'll explain more on. And I'm gonna try and make a video tomorrow. It's gonna be that's interesting. Oh, I'm doing great. How are
Make sure
you?
you at me whenever you go to play this, so I know you're playing it, and I can actually choose whether to join you, and not just entirely miss it just because.
Yeah, I can set an event reminder in Discord. I think that pings. If you click on join the event, I think it pings you when to start. I don't know. We'll try it. I'm doing great. How are you? I think I just said that. I don't know. No Warhammer. Kind of for now. Uh, I might do. There's a couple quest battles. A couple people's been asking in my comment section to do some quest battle videos. I think I got a couple saved up. I can still upload. Question mark. And
I'm here.
welcome. And
Oh my.
and pretty
What
much
have
the
you
next
got?
couple videos will be the highlights from Monster Hunter Rise, and I think I got some Fallout 76 footage for some odd reason. Uh, I don't know if there's any other actual Warhammer footage. Maybe from from Malachi's campaign. I don't know.
What is this?
Oh, so this is the desert. I like not the hard desert, the slightly it's still a beginner start, but pretty much I just like it because it's flat. I gotta keep an eye on my FPS because we might be tanking. Because this game's very demanding. So yeah, I'm pretty much. I think I'm just doing the first thing still.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah.
You haven't even completed some of the early objectives.
No, so pretty much I started last night to like get heads on a couple things because like the initial start is so slow. And I don't want to cheese too much of it, but you know, just kind of enough. Portable
Okay,
miner.
so we need to find limestone.
I have limestone over here already. So pretty much I have a miner at like one of each major resource. It might not be powered yet, but I'm working on powering it. So but yeah, so we did. If you guys ever want to be involved in the polls, very much, you know, I'll be doing the polls in my Discord. So it was between this, Oblivion, and Skyrim, and I was told by our local RuneScape expert to actually hold off on doing RuneScape until they actually update it. Okay, it's pretty much in like just released beta. I also have to remember how to build this. There we go. Miner. Which way do we want it? Right here. Yeah, since we're not too far into the game, I'm not worried about it running badly, but...
Okay, how many smelters do you have connected to each miner?
Right now, one, because I don't have a splitter yet, and I didn't realize splitter was tech. But Total War is everything. You're absolutely right. Total War is everything. But I'm in a conundrum where the channel isn't really growing. So I'm just pretty much throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. I mean, I am kind of want to be a variety streamer. Like, I don't want to be a Total War like YouTuber, and then the next 3 Total War games are bad. Kind of like Legends situation where like the last couple of Total War games, even arguably the release of Warhammer 3 was really rough. And I never want to be in that situation where it's like I don't know what to do because everything is just bad. Just doing another great night shift. That's always great. Okay. Oh, I probably just ran out of power. That
We don't have the ability to build power yet, do we?
Yep, we can build biomass generators. We build 2 smelters here. Ooh.
So, something I discovered that's fun. Once we have the No, we could probably do it right now.
Although we can make it more efficient once we have splitters.
Right, yeah, that's like that's why I tried to like cheat a little bit when I started streaming yesterday, or not streaming, but just building yesterday, because I didn't realize that you don't get splitters to start off with, nor do you get foundations. Like, that's pretty lame, considering all things. Run some cabling here.
Okay.
Like, that's kind of like my one gripe with this game, is I have to constantly rebuild my factories to actually get stuff running efficiently. And you don't really have the space like you do in Factorio to like just that at whim. But honestly, it's, you know, some of you guys
By the
might.
way, I'm connecting the rods and the plates to a box so they don't stop producing.
Okay. Let's see. So we got
Because
that
they
going.
stop producing once they're full.
Yep, I know. We do need to get some more stuff going. But like, if you guys want me to make a video or like any other side content, like the live streaming, I kind of want to start setting in stone. You know, it's just a lot easier on me to say we're doing this and we do it instead of just being on a whim. Where like Twitch, I can do on a whim and get away with it, but like YouTube, not really. I mean, YouTube just doesn't like me right now, but whatever. So like, if you guys want to be like, hey, I want you to like what one guy asked me to make some more quest battles for him. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's quick and easy when it works. You know, like right now, it's like OBS was kind of fighting me on my videos. I don't know why. I even tested it. OBS is just weird, but whatever. I fixed it, but sadly not for the 2 videos I uploaded. Or if you guys are like, hey, I want you to do something like just off the wall, like a unit comparison. Are like Empire Halberd's a good unit to have, and no, they're not. They lose in every fight, besides Cav. Slightly, depending on the Cav even.
Do we have copper?
That has also hurt its release. Well, it's not that it hurt its release. It's that this was a legend. He voiced his complaints to CA before it was released. So it's not necessarily he shot his own foot. It's CA shot their own foot, because CA has a tendency not to listen to its creators, even though they have a creator program. Like, that's the weird thing. They have a creator program and they don't listen to the creators. Like, a lot of stuff got pushed through that wasn't ready yet. It's just the game was just busted at release. It played bad. You got like Total War Pharaoh that nobody liked. I mean, I played a little bit of Dynasties and I streamed Dynasties. But the problem with that is it's just not a popular game. I even saw the numbers when I was streaming it. And I saw that nobody was really interested in that, and I don't want to fight you right now. I'm just gathering plants. Nope. Q. It's just like he mellowed out a lot during Warhammer 3, or at the beginning of Warhammer 3, or end of Warhammer 2, because, you know, he kind of understood what he was doing was a bad image for him, I guess, but yeah, like, so Pharaoh Dynasties, or Pharaoh was bad, Warhammer 3 release was bad, Throne to Britannia was good, just there was no content. Rome Remastered was rough when it first came out, and I think it still is kind of rough. I think the only Total War that actually had a good release was Warhammer 2, of recent memory. Unless you want to count Pharaoh Dynasties, but that's piggybacking off of Pharaoh. And Troy had kind of mixed. I mean, you either hate Troy or you love Troy, and there doesn't seem to be a balance between the two, sadly. Can we request a hot tub stream? I can make a video of giving a chicken a bath. A warm water bath. I have that I don't have footage, but I can do it. She will not be happy, but I can do that. I mean, we could probably ask Javali to do a hot tub stream. What?
Are they asking for my face or something?
No, they're asking if I can do a hot tub stream. As long as the balaclava stays on, guys, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Power slug.
But it's like it's just a, like, you know, a lot of YouTubers are like, this is the content I make because it's my channel, blah blah blah. But you're also making content for your viewers. If your viewers don't like the content you make, you should probably listen to the majority. Like, don't listen to the one guy that says do a Rome video. You know, listen to the 300 guys that are saying you should do an Empire video. You know, makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, we can't make the good biomass. I think we just popped a fuse, actually. Yeah, I think we just popped a fuse.
We popped the fuse a while ago.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So yeah, I'll probably.
I said it when it happened.
We are. Oh, we're not that much over. We're only 4 over, so I should only get away with making 1. We'll make 2. A reason why I like building in the desert, I can kind of just throw everything kind of together. Really? You're encroaching. There you go. Oh, I forgot. You can feed these now. You can actually feed biomass burners directly instead of having to refill them manually. I forgot that change. That's such a nice change.
About what?
So the old biomass generators, you couldn't put a conveyor belt through. You had to manually refill all of them.
Well, the ones attached to the hub, you still have to manually.
You still have to manually fill that, but they were all like that.
Oh.
Yes.
That's terrible, but I'm also facing a hatcher, and it's terrible.
Okay, do we have... Yep,
I'm collecting stuff for research, by the way.
yeah. There we go. Let's see.
Because that's a thing later.
I'll donate money to you not to upload these kind of pictures. Oh, really? I mean, I guess there goes our calendar idea. Well, shit. We're gonna have to come out with a new year calendar. That's how we go. We blackmail our audience into giving us money to not post pictures of Javali in a hot tub.
Ooh.
See, he's upset now, guys.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong with my game.
What do you mean? Are you in the lobby?
No, it's still like doing the update, and it's kind of frozen.
What today? No, today's not Tuesday. Try pausing the update and restarting it.
Already did.
It just says it's downloading and it just needs to apply. Like,
No, it's like shows it's running, but it's a deadline.
There's a pop-up that comes up.
how's your internet doing? I guess. Oh, we need.
Porn is running fine.
Kadra did it pretty quickly. Usually, you're the one that has like the best internet out of all of us.
Yeah.
Too.
To be honest, yeah. But,
I would. Do you have any other games that can be updated? Maybe like switch over to a different game to update, and then maybe they'll like fix its stuckness. But ultimately, you can't expect the game to be perfect the moment it comes out. Good things take time. Warhammer 2 took quite a while to become a good game. People just want the game to be perfect at the moment it's released. People have patience. There's a difference between having bugs and it crashing than having content or running fine. So like when the game first came out for Warhammer 3, and I don't know if you were aware of it, there were actually certain maps that would hard crash your game. Like you couldn't play like in certain areas of the game because you got a certain map and you would crash out. or the AI was broken for a couple maps. This still is broken. It's the different. That's the difference between a polished game and what they
But
did.
Javali, I
A
found
polished
something
game is
else.
there's
I
minimal
found a
issues.
puppy dog.
Where in Warhammer 3 it felt like they didn't really
Nice.
do that.
Does anybody have the fruits?
I have 30
Oh,
nuts
drop
and a bacon plant.
If you have the fruit and drop it on the ground in front of the doggo, he'll eat one and then he becomes your pet.
Yeah, and then he could potentially drop stuff unless he drops radiation. He can drop uranium.
He's
No.
over here by the iron plant.
Oh, yeah, he's just chilling. But it's not that the players were expecting a perfect game; they were expecting a working game. So they should have really delayed the launch of Warhammer 3. I mean, even a lot of the content creators that are part of the program will even admit that. Like now they will admit it anyways. That the game should have been delayed. It's like trying to think of games that like have an okay launch. Like I think Battlefield 2042 had an okay launch, kinda sorta. The only bad thing about it was that it was having hit detection problems.
On death.
Uh
Forgot to ask.
oh, that's like possibly? You wanna find out for me?
I'm about to.
Let's see here. I don't know. It should, because that's usually what I keep on.
I didn't drop anything. I'm happy.
Okay. Thank you for your sacrifice. It is greatly
I mean, I was
appreciated.
gonna die no matter
In
what.
the name of research.
There were more enemies than I could handle. I thought there was only like one or two, and I can handle
We
that
can make
many.
these manually.
There were three.
I just make these
Although if I keep running at them and attacking them until I die, eventually they will all die.
eventually. Just throw enough bodies at them. Well, like, Satisfactory is a good example of a game that had no problems when it first came out for beta. It didn't have any bugs or hard crashes unless you were trying to really break the game. It just didn't have content. And, well, that's kind of the balancing. Yeah, I would say people need to chill. Because that's part of the industry problem, is games are being pumped out too fast. Oh, I already have some concrete.
The heck is this thing?
Hey, we can actually build structures now.
It's mine now.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations
These
provide
pipes
a
and
building
plates.
grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure.
Thank you for your serve.
In
I
the
mean,
event
yeah,
that
it's
you're experiencing amnesia for all events prior to
it's
final
nice that
count,
we have keep inventory
be
on, because
assured
if
that
we could have found out the
memories of
hard way, you
humans
know.
and/or animals would have only been
I mean,
distractions
unless
from
it's
your
a per
important
player
mission.
thing.
No, I think it's a server. Actually, it might be. I don't. Nah, I feel like that's more of a server setting than anything else setting. Okay, so we need to
I
build
think it's a gameplay
water.
option in the settings. Because I just checked and yeah, it's a gameplay setting.
Yeah.
So it might be per player. So you might lose stuff when you die if you don't go adjust settings.
15 ingot a minute, and what are we making? 30, I think, a minute. 30 a minute. We can support 2. I just haven't played this game in a really long time, so like I gotta remember the numbers. But like I always say, I would rather wait to play a game and then it comes out good. But there are instances where we waited years for games to come out, and they came out and they were still busted. Like a popular one is actually Cyberpunk 2077. We waited, I think it was a decade-ish, and the game was just busted at launch. Like, you couldn't even play it. I mean, now it's good. I will never play it because I don't like that genre. I don't like the futuristic stuff like that. I would never play it, but like that game was terrible at release, and they postponed that several times. And it's like the Elder Scrolls game. The longer they postpone it, the less faith I have. because it just means that they're kind of just sitting on their hands. Let's face it, they're sitting on their hands for it to launch. Okay, we got enough of that. We just need to make copper wire. Let's play it out.
Do we have the chainsaw yet?
No. We'll get the chainsaw at
I'm a little
tier
slow
2,
now.
which we're almost.
Also, I think I've wandered really far away.
Our hub should be on the map.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, you can break this game. There are a lot of channels that play this. It's so basically it's like if you play Factorial or the Dyson Sphere program, it's a factory building game. The objective is to tier up, you know, be as efficient as possible. It's kind of sandboxy. Like we could go as efficiently as possible, or we could just open play and just build a massive factory. But for this series, we're just gonna try to research all the tiers. Build some of that. You know, so like we're not definitely playing this game. But it's, I mean, you could technically consider it a strategy game because we gotta figure out how to make the best things work. It's just ironic because I work in a factory playing a factory game, and it's a curse.
okay.
Yeah, let's play it out. I think they sound familiar. I'm not too sure though. This game is, I would say, probably more niche than Total War is, but it kind of fits into separate categories. So I'm kind of curious to see how well this game does as a series. Because after this, I would like to do Skyrim or Oblivion next, but have Skyrim and Oblivion controlled by the viewers exclusively. So like you guys would decide what I'm building towards, and I think there's a couple quest decisions. I kind of want to do a like social experiment where I want to make it so I do a series on Twitch and a series on YouTube at the same time for like Skyrim or Oblivion, and just see how different the characters builds will be. Oop. Oh, that was weird. It wouldn't let me put the spools in. Okay. Logistics. So we got
Milestone
splitters,
reached.
merger,
Conveyor
layers,
belts can now
and
merge,
efficiency
split,
stats.
and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory.
By the
Fixit
way, I'm just
encourages
making
you to
biomass
consider
and throwing it
investing
in the storage
verticality when it
container
comes to
next
factory
to the
logistics.
biomass.
Okay,
If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore
let's
of a
see
vast
here.
and
So
calm
now we got
ocean.
splitters.
Breathe
So
in,
let's.
visualize all the people relying on you.
Yay!
The sea is made of billions of faces, each
Okay,
staring
we have
at you
splitters
with
now?
hope and
Yeah, we have
tears in their
splitters
eyes.
and
Breathe out,
dividers
feel
and
refreshed and focused on your
elevator
duties.
lift. Yeah, I mean it's a
I'm-
sandboxy game. It's the only reason why we're streaming this on YouTube is because we have the we have a goal. Like I don't know if I would stream Minecraft too much on this channel because there is kind of a goal, but there really isn't. And RuneScapes is actually on the list to play because according to the Raptor, that has quests and
I'm
stuff in it.
shoving things in the personal storage box that are for researching.
Okay. So I
I
believe
need copper.
these are 60 per minute, and you eat 30. So pretty much each ore will have 2. So we're gonna need to build the what was come on hold 6 smelters, which we can already actually build. That's awesome. Well, let's go ahead. I have inventory space for this. I did. Oh, wrong button. I really need to remap my buttons. We're just gonna go ahead and dismantle everything here because we're not really producing too much. This is why I don't like these initial steps in this game because, like, you're pretty much forced to dismantle, like, several times. if you really want to get stuff properly running. Like this for instance. Gotta make sure I have enough inventory space. A lot of stuff's just gonna get broken, but that's fine.
I swiped a bunch of copper ingots.
I would just redo this, honestly. I just gotta remember where to
Should be
put the
fine though.
holes.
I didn't take all of them.
Let's see.
More
We
are being
want
produced than are being consumed. So
foundation. Let's go right here. Just, why not? The highest point in the area. Might be fine. Well, I guess it's not the highest point in the area. Yeah.
does something bad happen if you keep like crafting even though the thing is like bright yellow?
What do you mean if the thing's bright yellow?
When you're using a crafting bench?
It used to back in the day. It would just stop working, the cool off. But they got rid of that feature. That was like not a very old feature. Like they had it end like pretty much the launch and then got rid of it like 3 updates later kind of thing. Longer than it should have been in the game, but yeah, it was actually in the game. The hell? Oh my lordy, I could do this. That's so much easier than building stuff individually.
Well, I'll let you know if I stop crafting.
Okay. Only the old RuneScape is the real RuneScape. Nah, I recognize Dragon Quest. I don't play RuneScape, but I recognize Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest? Dragonlands? Whatever. Same difference.
No.
Yup. I said it.
I have all of the copper wire for this next field research thing. The next research stuff.
Yeah.
So I will toss that in.
Okay.
And I have close to all of the.
Just gotta build a big platform. Let's see if we have room to even build all these smelters, or if I just screwed up here. Hold on. Ain't close enough.
I'm not doing
Perfection.
the nails. You can handle that, right?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I need plates.
Hold on,
It's
I got
finally done downloading, but now it's verifying my files forever.
maybe you
I think I might have to like reinstall the whole thing.
You didn't have it modded, did you?
oh,
No.
you could have it modded. Here, I got
No, I didn't. I installed and played with Esther not long ago, right?
We need a
Okay.
splitter here.
Then I don't know what it was doing.
Hmm.
He's being weird.
Missed that
Mean
smelter.
bleach.
Missed that smelter. Oh, we need a splitter here. And I'm gonna leave a lot of room here because eventually we're gonna get upgrades. And I don't want to re-tear everything down. So we're just gonna do this. You might not like this. Okay, you do like it, thank God. Go right there. Go right
I'm
there.
tossing the ingent I have left over.
Actually, I probably should not build these this close. Whatever, because the constructors are a little bit fatter.
You can always put storage boxes between them.
Oh man, that's a clean snap too. Yeah, I could, that's true. Okay, so that's all going. We have a bunch of or all resources. Boop. Boop. Wait. Boop. And boop. We got some more iron nodes nearby too, so I think we got like some on the other side of this rock. So if we need more iron nodes going, but once again, we left space. My issue is every time I play this game, I never leave myself enough space. So hopefully we'll try to wise up a little bit more. In theory, of course. Then we're just gonna start running it when we start building up new setup. Okay, so we're probably gonna like immediately pop a fuse. I can't wait. This one off to the side here. Just have you go fire too long. Ah, there we go. We'll have that go there, that go there, back over there, and we'll connect you over. That wire's not too long. Over there. There we go. At least we got copper running again. Oh, come on.
And now, it is likely we will never run out of power again. Well, unlikely.
What are you laughing about, Javali?
The way she phrased the thing. And about my own suffering.
That is pretty funny. You're right.
Yep.
As long as we remember to fill up the container with biomass every now and then, we'll be fine.
Yeah. That's why, like, that's like my major complaint with this game is I wanted like wind or solar generation. Because there's a day-night cycle, so solar won't be busted, and just make wind, like, really weak. Like, something passive, so I'm not constantly having to babysit it, you know?
Oh, that exists, but we have to research it.
Does it exist now? Wait, why are you not being powered?
Yeah, I came across it.
Did I
In my
miss it?
single-player world,
Oh my god, I missed a
I
connection
found
point.
it.
Well, it took him long enough. I think it's probably a late tier 2, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to have a lot of stuff. You need steel.
Yeah, see, that's the cruddy thing. Is like when they do add stuff, it's like tier like 6 onwards. It's so late. It's like honestly, the early game is just really boring for me.
I don't know.
Like I do like to
Not that
revisit
bad
this
in
game.
my
I do
opinion.
get an itch to play with this game, but it's just so painful to
Yeah, to the good part.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so now
The only thing I've been having problems with is power.
so we got those
I've
running.
reached
We
the
need
point in my
constructor
single
going.
player world where I have to do coal power plants.
Fix this here.
'Cause
So we
I
need
don't have
screws
enough
right
biomass
now,
things to keep
which is
everything running.
10 iron rods. Okay, to make iron rods, it's 15 ingots per minute. Or 15 per minute, sorry. Yeah, 15 per minute. This produces 30, so we can do
That's
two
a
for one
somewhat
pipes.
bad position to put that in.
No, I'm just looking at. It's just I'm looking at what I need. So we're gonna need 2 constructors
What
for
size
one of
foundations are these?
just the 1-to-1s or 1-by-1s.
Okay. I need to go get some concrete, and I'll help you.
Yeah. What do you mean they wrote me? You could have voted different in the poll, Kestis. I blame
Please
you.
concrete
I blame you 110%.
Mud, which way's concrete?
It is southwest. Yeah, southwest. There's a there's like a power line trail.
Okay.
Power line trail
It's
thingy-majigger.
past iron, that's why I wasn't finding it.
Yeah. There's lots of iron over there. Like, I'm not even done with all the nodes quite yet.
I know. I saw.
Oh, jeez. What are you doing?
By the way, the mining thing produces 60 per minute,
Yep.
but the crafter doesn't use up the limestone from it fast enough.
Just, you
Probably
can,
be best to have two attached.
yeah, you can build one over there. I just haven't
don't
gotten
have
to
the
it yet.
ingredients. I'm not gonna. I will tell you this: until we get the assembly stuff for like some of the
Oh no, I
other
won't build
stuff
this
set
close.
up, I'm not going to manually craft things.
Okay.
Manually crafting is hard. Only if it's like something I can craft fast.
It's
or,
just,
like,
it's just time consuming. That's all it is.
Yeah, but I'm lazy and I don't want to sit there.
Well, at least you're willing to admit it.
I sat there with the copper wire because
Iron
that
rod.
ain't that hard to craft.
So, oh wait, what am I? We don't need that right there quite yet. Yeah, sure.
Do you want there to be storage for the iron bars, and then we use that as a gauge of whether we have
Well,
enough crafters connected?
the problem with doing
There's
storage in
one
between
smelter to
each
one
building
crafter.
is that it's like it's a good idea. It just takes up a lot more space. So eventually, like what I
You
would
can
like to get
stack the
is
storage things on top of each other.
yeah. Eventually, what I would like to do, like we could build a super warehouse. That's a great idea, but I would like to get smart splitters for that. So the way you can
Smart
program
splitters?
smart splitters is like they will go one direction. Or they will filter. You can set to filter out. You can set to prioritize a direction.
Oh, the smart filters!
Yeah.
Those are not within the main research tree anymore.
They're not. Where do you get those now?
They're now in the research thing.
Oh, the MAM. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
always
it's
been in the MAM. We need another.
Huh?
They always been in the MAM. Splitter. Here.
Mhm. But like solar power and like wind power are not in them now.
Oh,
Or at
okay.
least the base versions are not in them.
So in theory, this should run at 100% because, right? Yeah, 30. Those only need 15. And then yeah, there's another splitter too. I don't remember what it's called though. I think it's a slightly different smart splitter. And I think the only difference is
Yeah.
it can filter out different resources, I believe. Unless they just combined. There were two different splitters at one point, and they both kind of did the same job.
Yeah, there is still two different ones.
Yeah.
We need yellow ingot stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. This, I forgot what they're called though.
Yeah, I forgot it too. That's why I didn't say it. You know, I went all the way over to concrete and didn't grab any.
Disc.
Disc. For shame, for shame.
Look, my brain turned off.
That's not good. Well, let's see. So,
Wait, I did grab concrete.
so those produce, or we can 15 rods a minute from one machine. Actually, I do need to make another advanced plate. That's just a pain in the butt. We need force plate, which is, of course, we require screws. I think we only need 2. Okay, so how many things does screws? Oh, so we can make
screws just need iron rods.
three machines for screws. Okay.
Yeah, we need one for plates, one for bars, one for screws, off
Yeah.
of another one for
Right.
bars, and then another one that is plates and bars, and then the bars connected to screws, and the plates and the screws connect into the
Right.
special plate, and then there's
Getting
like
confused.
more versions.
Yeah, you lost Javali after the first part.
It's alright, Javali. We
Okay.
just need to build a bunch of things connecting to each other, that's all.
Yeah, that's all Javali.
Ah, why don't you say so? You should have started with that.
Are you happy I found a power slug?
Yeah, start
Yes.
researching that thingy.
We don't have the thing to research it yet!
We don't have the man yet?
No, that's what the current thing is.
Oh.
That's what our next research thing is. Our next milestone.
I see,
That
I
gives us
see.
the man. That's why I haven't done any of the researching yet. Otherwise, I'd be sitting there and doing that.
Guess we got two. Okay. Just look at them really quickly. Iron plate fires 30 per, which we are making 30 per minute. Okay. So just put that. I think that just runs straight cost.
I'm just gonna go running around looking for the yellow ingots while you mess with the screws and
Yep.
stuff.
Still gonna need 3 of those. Iron plates. Get the iron plates. Start making. Surprised we haven't popped a fuse yet.
Well, I do have it set to be automatically fed.
Boa noite, irmã.
Is Javali's server?
forget-
Is Javali still not able to get his game to work?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna install everything over. Delete the residual files.
That's just weird. I never had that issue with Steam.
I had before, but not in this game.
Ah, well, this is a pretty bad game though. It's a terrible game.
know.
I don't
Just
recommend it.
sometimes Run
Guess what I
so
found?
well.
Huh?
Ow.
You found pain?
No. I found the yellow ore.
The yellow what?
The yellow
Ore.
ore.
Oh, okay.
There's also a copper ore node out here. I am not going to mine that. It doesn't have like a copper node under it. It's just a random ore node. Oh good, water doesn't push me. I'm glad about that.
What the hell just happened? What? That was weird. Okay, so what did I say? So 2 machines support 3 machines. Okay. So go with one more layer of foundations. Possibly. Yeah, we should be fine. That might leave enough room for a splitter. Maybe not. So, how do I want to do it? I think I want to do a merger and a splitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Might not run as fast, but at least it will. Put everything together equally in theory.
Not necessarily, but
Yeah. I mean, with two machines feeding into a merger, yeah, it will.
okay.
This is...
I found another copper node, and I find the last kind of enemy. I will kill it, so we can then later hunt them.
And I think they made it so like you just directly connect to these now, right? Oh, wait, that might not work. Let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna work, sadly.
How do I get down to that pink corally stuff? Is that underwater or is that? Well, I'm gonna find out. Ow.
Once again, she is sacrificing herself in the name of science.
I have. Look, science is good.
I don't even know if that even worked. Guess we'll find out. Do a splitter here. We're doing screws. Screws. More screws. I don't think these are powered yet. No, they are not. Let's slap that there. Oh, I cannot wait till we get better power lines. What's our max? Oh, we're still under capacity. Nice. That's fairly nice. Yeah, there used to be a problem with actually putting like this stuff this close. It wouldn't let you build the conveyor belt, so it's actually kind of nice they kind of remedied that a little bit.
I think what the problem was is if you didn't have it properly lined up, you'd have problems.
No, you would, but the problem was it was too close for the game to like detect, or for the game to see the other.
I mean, you can still place things that close.
Not in the old game you couldn't. They did a lot of quality of life updates. I'm guessing that this was a lot of the quality of life updates they did was actually meshing with other models. Like right now, you should not be able to put these together because the arms would technically hit each other. So they made it so like there had to be like a one or like small gap, and like these would technically be too close, so you couldn't place this here. But it makes it cleaner.
They fixed the boundaries, is what they did.
Yeah. Well, they didn't fix the boundaries. They just made it so you could break the boundaries. Because like it doesn't look clean in a way.
You can only break it so far.
Right.
Because if you try and put them even closer, it'll tell you, hey, this isn't allowed.
Right. Yeah.
And then if it turns yellow, that means that things will be clipping.
So I need another.
But you can still place it.
Door over there, she said. But it makes everything so nice and compact. Because that's the one disadvantage this game has, is it's first person. Where like Dyson is third person, or Factorio is third person. I think there's like another like building game that's also like third person. It's just easier to do things. Because you don't get the jetpack in this game until super late. Or if you want to cheat, you can have God mode. But it's what drew people to this game anyways, was because it was first person, but by God is there disadvantages to it.
I'd like to install 2 crafters,
Okay.
but I'll wait until we turn in the screw.
Let's see.
Okay.
We could just move that over at the. Stop it. That's no big deal.
We have all the screws.
Nice.
I checked the crafters.
Lita. It's in valid shape. That's not invalid. You're invalid.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine,
Ooh.
referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new
Concrete.
technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Okay, the MAM has been built.
Nice. We need some more plates. I like how they haven't touched copper at all in this game's life. It's still, you only need 1 copper node for like, I want to say up to tier 6, like realistically, like there's no reason to touch copper. Besides to make copper wire and cables, like that's all you need copper for until when you start getting to metallurgy stuff. You start mixing different metals. Which even then, you can find alternate recipes that you don't need copper for. It just makes some things a little cheaper. Oh, we'll build a storage right there. Probably gonna say invalid shape. Nope, it doesn't. Oh no. I don't care about this place. There we go.
Slug is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy.
Okay, so I got
capacity,
2
giving it its
concrete
blue
mixers
color.
mixing
Power
concrete.
slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable
I mean, it just did,
location.
didn't it? Crucifixin? Yeah. Unless he spelled it wrong on purpose. I don't know, YouTube's weird, man.
Bacon is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. I wonder,
God
is
damn.
it that you're eager to please, impatient, or very efficient?
Hmm?
I have
God
my
damn.
theory.
Look, I
Okay,
have
so you want me
things.
to research the chainsaw? Oh yeah, we could solid biofuel too. Be nice.
Solid biofuel is
Mercer sphere
amazing.
analysis
It is.
completed.
We do that.
Established local
Do you
planetary
have any
signature
pale
of massage
berries?
2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere
Pale
signals,
berries.
allowing them to be
I have
tracked by the
bacon
object
plants
scanner.
and I have
Mercer spheres
nuts.
can also
Pale
transmit data
nuts.
between specific.
Okay, so
What the hell?
arguing the
fuck you.
existence of intelligent alien
do you
life.
have
While
over?
Fixit has figured out the
Do
method,
you have-
all of
I
the
have
original data
another
is
blue
still
slug.
untranslatable.
And I can craft that into the power shard. Do you want to research like the power shard upgrader thing?
Power shard upgrader thing. Where is that at?
Here. Put the power shard.
You mean the
thing in.
overclock?
Yeah, the overclock stuff.
Yeah, sure. Because so if we get doggos, we can
We could
actually
also research to scan for them.
probably actually scan them. I think that'll be better. Because if you get
We can
doggos,
research both.
No, I'm not trying to fix this shit.
still not working. Or yeah, just
Problem
research
is-
both. Wait. Hold on. Oh, where's?
Let me know what you're missing if you need anything for overclock or slug.
I need some more screws and some more copper wire, which we are manufacturing.
I have copper wire. on the ground.
I just need 29 copper wire and I need 180 screws, which I just grab those right now, honestly.
Oh. What happened to my wire? It disappeared.
I ate it.
You took it?
I ate it.
Okay. I was worried for a second.
It's actually kind of cool that it actually shows you the item. It used to just be a box. Yeah, this time it gave it to me, but when I added the word
So you got over 200,
heresy? Is that what you're trying to spell? Heresy? It wouldn't let me complete the sentence. What? How is heresy blocked out? That's like one of the common... Maybe that's why YouTube hates me, because I used the word heresy. Makes sense.
They don't like a lot of words.
No, they hate me.
Power slugs extract latent energy from
What?
their surroundings
No.
to sustain themselves.
Dear,
By
are we going to go on a date
tuning
test
to the
this?
particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background
Really?
environmental static.
Ah, that's, whatever. That's this game for you, I guess.
Overclocking development completed.
Do we have
Power
any iron
shards
bars
can
that
now
are
be
just being
inserted into all
stockpiled? 'Cause
buildings.
we
to
Iron
still
increase
bars?
the
You mean
adaptive
iron
speed.
pipes?
Underclocking
Yes.
is also possible. Note, power
Yes,
consumption of
we are
overclocked
actually...
buildings increases exponentially.
We're
How-
using all of them to craft.
You could pull them out. For some odd reason, the machines are actually keeping... Actually, they're over-keeping up. Which doesn't make
Yeah.
sense, because we're using 30 iron rods a minute, and we're producing 30 iron rods a minute. With a splitter and a merger, so if anything, these should actually be slightly lagging behind. What do I know? You and I know, but someone else I will go with. Oh, you're gonna go with Javali, you bastard? We're making... Are we making copper... Not cabling yet. Okay, what do we need for cabling? Don't know yet because we don't have that. Wow. Yeah, YouTube's just weird. Honestly, I don't think anybody knows how YouTube works. They just guess. Cause I did all of the new YouTuber tips and it doesn't help me. So I just think nobody knows what's going on. Like, oh, that just feeds from wire directly. See what I mean? We don't... we do need... What do we need here? Hold on. So we just need probably a singular constructor.
Oh, good, we can. Oh, goodness, that's far. Oh, boy!
Oh boy. Uh-huh. I don't know why, I just
So
didn't
the
make a mouse there.
closest yellow ore node, the Caltherium or something or other, that's
Yep.
770 away.
Okay, so okay, we actually need 60 wire per minute. We are producing 30 wire. Okay, that's... Actually, I think we could support 2 lines with this, right? You're outputting really at 60 or a minute. You are only taking 30, so we can do 2 of these smelters.
So the thing is, I think the conveyor belts move the resources over faster than they can be used.
Because they're so close, but eventually it will get to the point where we actually will, it won't be moving fast enough, pretty much, eventually. It's just right now we're getting away with it. 2 smelters. Build both smelters. Yeah, we have a couple. The highest point here. And we'll just do it right here, I suppose. Don't really need a lot of room here. I don't care if you're being cut into. Do it right there. Yeah, because I don't want that splitter to get all weird. production. We get 2 smelters going. Oop.
Some of these smelters are backed up.
Oop.
Because we don't have them connected to anything.
Get the splitter going. That. I don't care, there's overlapping. That's not even bad overlapping. Okay. Get 2 coppers. And then we need to do wire, which is 15 per minute. We're outputting 30, so we can do 4 of these constructors together, which we actually don't think we have enough for. We need lots of cables. Okay, fine. Did I forget? Whoops. It would help if I did that.
I wonder where the paleberry fruit are on this map. Because they must exist.
I have no idea. I don't usually actually do a lot of exploring in this game.
Good for you, I am going to be the explorer.
Right. I usually tax that
I
job.
don't really like building much unless I have all the materials actively ready.
I see. You don't have patience.
No, I don't.
You need patience, young Padawan.
Well, I do, but I don't, if that makes any sense.
Why am I making screws? I can steal screws. Whatever. Oop.
I really want this next upgrade.
What did I say we were able to do? 4 constructors together.
Why don't we have copper wire automated?
I just tore it down. Actually, I don't know. We'll see if that back or not. That shouldn't be too close. Look at that. See, perfect. Big sticks. God. So we're making cables here, or wires here, sorry. Boop. Boop. Yeah, I don't like the fact that we can't use the same crafting bench. I hate that.
That's why I built another one.
Yeah.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month?
No.
You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all
Explore
obstacles
and
to efficiency.
exploit. So they're
This
telling us
isn't
they want us to
just
cheat.
fun, it's contractually mandated. Fun, fun, fun.
Mandated fun is never fun. Ask anybody in the military. They have literally mandated fun days and the CO or the NCOs are so stupid that they don't realize that the guys just want like a simple barbecue. Yeah, God, they're... Or the boys just like want like a just like fuck off day. They're like, nope, we gotta have a mandated fun day at the base. Ruck sounds like fun. Like, you guys are dumb. And they wonder why retention numbers are low. Well, there's lots of reasons. Leadership is definitely probably the number 2 problem, I would say. What? 45. Oh, that's right. You're using an odd number. Okay, that makes so much more sense. We need our limestone deposit. I need things. Poor Javali died.
Did he?
Yeah, he's not here anymore. He probably went to go restart his PC and probably fell asleep.
I am very sad that he is gone. Oh, did you select what we're researching next already?
Yeah, we're doing the part assembly.
Okay.
That's all we can do for now. We'll grab some more plates. Over here.
I'm gonna take care of the power production.
Yeah, because I'm probably about to pop breaker or 2 or 3.
Well, I'm gonna make it to where it's more efficient.
Yeah. Okay, so in order for us not build a constructor, we need more plates. Thankfully, we're making screws that I can just start yoinking from. Are you starting to lag behind, really? Got a bunch of these we can start using up. Wonder why. Once again, 30 per minute. You're using only 15 yet. This is where faster conveyors would fix that problem. Stuff's just not arriving fast enough, pretty much. Did Kadra take a bite out of his throat? No. She's not angry today. He just can't get his Satisfactory to work, even though it was working the other day. I'm gonna say he probably has a mod installed and forgot he has a mod installed. I'm gonna say that's what it is. It's he can't play a game without it being modded. There, I said it. I love you, Javali, if you're watching this. Probably not. So 60 wire per minute. We are making 30, so each machine will support 2 constructors. Or, well, each line will support 2. So we're gonna need 2 more, or 1 more constructor. Yeah, Kestis, isn't this game on your wish list? Now that I think about it?
He has it.
Does he have it? I know there was a game that I have that's on his wish list. I just can't remember which one. He's just jealous that I'm playing with you and not him. That's what it is. It's pure jealousy. Like, how dare that peasant? That should be enough. Yeah, that. We'll do... Actually, we just need a merger. We need to do a merger slurry combo. He's like filthy peasant. Another merger. How do I want to go about this one? We did that. They better not yell at me. There we go. It's not going to, thankfully. This is why I mean, just first, like, if we were doing this third person and they like air, this would be so much better. Do cablings. Then I believe everything's set up for wire. Looks like it. I'm just gonna fill these up immediately. Okay, so now we just gotta run power to all this. And hope that the grid is gonna handle this.
Well, let me finish what I'm doing before you do that.
Okay,
Maybe we'll be fine.
maybe we'll be fine.
Although we may just not be fine. I don't know. Look, I can't guarantee anything.
Wow. What did we hire you
I'm
for?
trying my best. But I can't guarantee that the world will work the way we would like it.
Are we not gods?
Unfortunately not.
Wow.
But we are strong. And
What are huh? We offset that a little bit. I feel like we might run into an issue. Man, my game just took a hit in FPS. Honestly, I have everything in ultra settings. I should probably turn that down. It is on your wish list. There you go. Maybe we'll get it to you for Christmas, kiddo. So now we are automating wire and automating cabling. Which doesn't really make sense because cabling is like a polymer coating. But I think that's like way late in this game. Can you imagine if they did that to be dicks? 300 plates.
invalid conveyor belt shape.
That and that. You're an invalid conveyor shape. No thanks, I will get it one day, but not for a while. That's what I mean for Christmas. It's not like they added content in this game. They kind of ignored it. And I get salty every single time I bring it up. Like you haven't added content since like the 0.8 update, pretty much. It was the last time I caught them. Definitely need more plate. Maybe we'll make another plate.
Okay.
Oh, it's because this thing ran out. I see. Estes forgot to pay the electric bill. I'm bringing my world famous pineapple potato salad to the party. Don't forget, pineapple potato salad? That does not go. No. That's no, pineapple goes on pizza, not in potato salad. I honestly don't like potato salad, but it might actually be a good mix, but nope.
To be honest, I'm not getting involved.
I say she's not even gonna touch it either. No, aren't you from Mississippi? Don't you make really good crawfish boils? Isn't that something you guys do? Or is that Louisiana? I know it's south. That's all I know. I could go for crawfish or shrimp. I could just go for fish right now. But I can't. I shouldn't fish in my river because I might grow a third limb. Okay, so let's see if this. We'll split this. Nope. We'll split the stack in half. Hey, it works. Gonna go ahead and swap this out for that. Okay, there we go. Louisiana. Why don't you guys do it? Yeah, let's get one more constructor going. Also gonna need some more iron plates too. Just so we actually can get some more backstocked.
Congratulations, I have biofuel production straight into the power things.
Nice. Only-
What do you think?
If it works, it works.
Yeah.
That's a go right. Touching each other. Over here. Iron plates. There we go. Because I do pineapple potato salad with a side of beans on toast. Not the. Are you on feet finder or foot grinder? What the fuck they call it? I feel like you are.
So, leaves goes in one box and then wood into the other one.
Yeah. See, that's why I actually hated making like that line over there, because you got two different resources that make the same thing, and the game's not smart enough to use both. And it's just silly.
So, wood and leaves convert into biomass, which can then be converted into solid biomass.
Right.
And then that gets fed into the furnaces.
Like, that's all fine. I just wish the recipe used one or the other, or used both instead of one or the other. 50 more, fuck. I just stole them too. No, I'm not. You might be since you brought it up. No, see, I'm on Tender. I am not on foot grinder or feet finder or whatever the hell you call it. Whatever the kids call it these days.
Do we have another logistics thing after this one?
Mark II, but it's just get faster moving parts. And after that, we
It
got.
also gives you stackable conveyor poles.
Yeah.
Stacking conveyor poles is what I want. They're extremely convenient. Okay, so you converted these over to biofuel. That's great.
Yeah, just because we don't use it, I might as well just put them in there.
Yeah.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human
Oh god, that's
abilities,
so
such as walking,
expensive.
striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
You just realized how offending it is?
I said how expensive.
Expensive what is?
The assembler is.
Yeah, it's very expensive. That's why we should get as many of the part productions get automated as we can.
Yeah. Let's see. Need 8 reinforced iron plates. Hopefully we can make reinforced iron plates out of it because it sucks.
Yeah, we can.
Odors. What the hell?
You
Oh, there
can
we
make
go.
reinforced iron plates at the assembler.
Okay, let's see what we need to make that. Bless you. So to make reinforced iron plates, we're gonna need 30 plates
and
per
plates.
minute, 60 screws per minute, which actually we could kind of support already. We could support, I think, honestly, we could probably support a couple of these if we really wanted to.
For the screws, we should only connect 2 of the crafter things into it.
Let's see
It's
here.
not worth connecting
40,
3 in.
60, or we'll make 80. Or we could connect. Yeah, I guess if you want me to only connect 2 of them, I could do that. So connect the connect the outer 2, and then the iron plates we can only connect 1. So maybe we'll just connect the central one. Oh, that's 20 per minute. So yeah, we're going to connect these 2 together. Oh well, that's fine.
That'll be fine.
Oh jeez.
I do not have enough plates to connect it all the way.
Foundation.
But
Go ahead. Build. Oop.
you should be able to connect it from there.
And then after this, I think I'm gonna try to build up and go back, maybe. It's kind of
Yeah.
getting close already. Oop, nope. I wasn't. Reinforced iron plates.
And then we want that into storage. Because there's a lot of things that want a lot of those.
Yeah.
And it'll take us...
Not build a lookout tower. Oh yeah, we could build a lift already. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
we
I
can.
guess yeah. Yeah. So honestly, if you want to like build a make a lift go up,
I can.
yeah, just that's what we'll do. We'll
The
just start
problem is,
building.
I
up.
don't think we have stairs.
We have ramps.
Yeah, but they take up a lot of space.
Not
If
necessarily.
you build the ramp up, I will go and start working on the upstairs.
Okay. Got the clipping is derpy as hell still. Whatever. You know what? Okay. Just build it. I want to try to snap everything together a little bit. So and build this off to the side. I gotta get some concrete. New Division 2 DLC. I thought it came out already. Are we actually gonna do it all together, or are we gonna play it all together twice and then not be coordinated enough to play it again? I'm always down to play Division. But once again, nobody's coordinated enough to do everything together. And in fact, at certain individuals' power level. Not naming names.
Meow.
Meow.
I need concrete. I hope you didn't take everything.
I took everything. Here, I'll give you half.
No, it's alright.
I'm greedy. What can I say?
You took like 3 stacks?
I only took
Just one.
400.
That's fine then. It's gonna be a while before it piles up enough for us to just grab like 2 stacks of 500 immediately. I'm trying to add the storage box onto the front here.
This could be... That might be tall enough. Emphasis on the might be. Oh shit! Yeah, look at that. I totally planned it to be that perfect of a height. Holy cow, I don't even think it's clipping.
It's not.
Oh my god, it's not that. Ah, that's Satisfactory. Ah. Ah. No, I'm not. She doesn't like or FPS games. Shooting games.
Sorry. FPS games are annoying.
Damn. She's probably like secretly like cooked at Call of Duty though. She's probably the was it the legend, was it the Legend 69? Oh my god, who's the what was her name? Legend.
Blood, have some screws.
Oh, okay. It's it's an FPS RPG. I wouldn't say it's, but she just doesn't like the FPS portion.
I don't like FPS controls, they're annoying. If they're like smoothed out, it's fine, but
So what if we got
more
you a
frequently
controller?
they're not.
One, two, three. Now.
Do you want me to make you an object scanner, or are you gonna make it yourself?
Don't we already have an object scanner?
No.
I'll make one myself when I need
It's an
one.
actual physical. It's a physical item.
I'll make it for myself when we need one. When I need one, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna go collect a bunch of biomaterials. Oh, I forgot. I need biofuel to do that.
She needs gas.
Yeah, I need gas for my gas.
It is an FPS. I mean, it's a third FPS or a TPS. Really want to get technical. Leave that clipping up top.
Okay. I'm taking 5. Which worries me because... a bunch of things.
Should I be concerned?
Maybe.
Oh, lordy.
What the?
Hmm.
The cactuses give mycelia.
Pestis gave you mycelia? Sounds like a disease. Okay, I see. You can let me do that really quick.
The trees are scaring me by the exploding. But I'm scared.
You'll be fine.
I don't think it will. I think that's the version of the enemy that kills me every time. Because there's like a bigger version of the hog enemy.
You
Okay,
died with the
no,
mama
it doesn't.
hog.
Yeah, it kicks my ass every time.
Damn. Well, we still have to do New York. And I have that DLC. I'm like 90% positive I do.
I'm out of fuel.
And what's...
I got enough to at least restart production.
Hmm. Those... Get... But convert those to one for pipe. Let me just look at Doctor should be able to make back those really quick. Hey, how do I want to do this here? Go ahead, get rid of this build for... Actually... See, I don't want to have separate products being separated from each other. It's so much easier to keep everything together, methinks. So we'll do one line of just pipe. Actually, we'll do one machine with one pipe, so we'll get...
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Rod, so we'll get some...
Mycelia is how you get fabric.
Doing our splitter. Then we'll dedicate these two to plate. Squeeze in here, I can't. Yeah, cool. Which, yeah, plates are 1-to-1 ratio, at least that's basic. Plate there. And go over there, so we got 2 plates going there.
Ooh.
Do a merger here. There, maybe. There we go. So now we're just gonna have a backlog of iron rods here.
Good.
We need iron rods. There we go. We'll make a storage container here.
Holy crap, I found sulfur.
Thorn in my ass.
Shoot. My mouse disconnected at a bad time.
How's that invalid belt shape? That's not invalid. Like, are you kidding me, game?
It's weird what it allows and what it doesn't.
Yeah, like that's like not even the worst bending belt I've seen. That makes not really okay. Gonna have to move this a little more up.
Okay, to open the drop pod, I need stuff. But the enemies near the drop pod are now dead, so we can now, like, access it. Crap. We need 21 rotors to access it.
I'm not producing rotors actively at the moment.
Well, we're gonna need to get around to that sooner.
Yeah, I think that's like literally the next thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hmm?
Uh-oh.
What are you uh-ohing about?
Something broke.
Or we ran out of fuel. Yeah, we might have run out of.
God damn it,
Something
Bobby.
might have run out of fuel, to be more.
Anyway, let me look at the power consumption here. Let's see here. Our capacity... No, I think we just popped a breaker. I think we need more biomass burners.
Mm-hmm.
Guess this needs equipped for getting the pay-to bill. Thankfully, we got some pipes being stored up anyways.
Can't wait for the paint tool. It'll make it easier to identify what's what.
Chicken butt.
You can set specific color patterns for different things. In any case.
Then we'll go ahead and do where's that? We'll do our splitter here. Hold on.
I'm stealing a bunch of fuel.
Okay.
We are gonna need to add more biofuel producers,
Yeah.
which is fun.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules.
If we ever get
In
cable
addition to being
production to
used
the
for
point to where we
research,
can
the
easily get
invaluable
1,000
alien life
cables,
form data in these
we can
capsules can be
inflate our
traded
pocket
for fixed
dimensions by
coupons at
6
the
more
awesome
inventory
safe.
slots.
We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
And we can get another hand equipment slot after we get steel production rolling.
Okay, so we need one more biomass burner, it looks. Yeah, we need one more. Because we're just at our limit. Okay, right. I figured. Actually, my game's actually not really that bad. I'm maintaining about mid 50s FPS more than most part. Yeah, I just hate biomass burners. It's just too much maintenance. And it takes forever to set up coal because you get to the point where you need a lot of biomass burners to get anything going.
After we get coal, if we get it set up properly, we can make it to where biofuel can just be used as backup.
Yeah.
That requires us to get it going, right?
Right, that's the problem. It just takes so long, and it's kind of a pain to get it going again.
It's not that hard. I'll do the setup. It's just I need the crafting materials.
Right,
for
it's
it.
just annoying.
Don't mind me clear cutting over here. I'm just gathering stuff.
Did I ever fix the issue of, like, once you clear cut, it doesn't grow back? I remember that was an
You
issue.
gotta go far away and then it'll grow back.
Oh, that used to be an issue in this game too, where plants and stuff wouldn't grow back. So like you could in theory empty the map of all biomass resources, besides trying to farm aliens. I just do 100 solid fuel just to get enough to jumpstart the system, and hopefully it'll be enough to get it going along.
What's attacking me?
Everything.
Ah!
This is Australia.
They're spooters. Oh, did you know that there's an arachnophobia mode in this game?
Yeah.
It turns them into cats, apparently. But with how much violence I must ensue up against them, I'm not sure I want to do that.
If that keeps going long enough.
I've died.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
I almost think the energy producing machines should be on its own power grid.
Probably.
Not taking up too much. I think honestly we only need one biomass burner to do it. It wouldn't be a bad idea, so like if we lose power to our main machines, you know, at least we have something to keep producing the power needed.
Yeah, the stuff needed for the power.
Yeah. Let's the biomass burner off to the side here. And then see here, we'll break
Split it from this.
Okay, so we got that going. Just a bunch of fuel in this.
I really want
Oh
to
yeah,
bar
because you don't
them
see
so
two
bad.
separate power grids. It sucks actually. Or do you? Hold
Huh?
on. Let me look at this. Yeah, we need that. Oh no, maybe there are two separate power. I think there's a way you can kind of monitor both, but yeah, see that better. So like, yeah, this only needs. It's only consuming 4.2 megawatts, and we're making 3 or 8. I guess when it's working. So that means this stuff.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown
It'll last a
variation
while.
of quartz,
Yeah.
with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies. This
Sulfur.
unknown chemical element was
Yeah,
in
I found
reality
sulfur.
an unusual mixture of solid sulfide
It
and
was right
sulfate
next to base.
materials from which sulfur can be
I was very
extracted.
surprised.
Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
How'd I end up with 40 rotors?
I don't know. I didn't. I sure as shit didn't make them.
Well, I'm just gonna throw them in a box. I don't know what to do with those. Same with these screws. Make sure you refill the leaf and wood boxes every. The
Maybe.
wood boxes especially.
Maybe.
It just means you need to make a chainsaw and go out and cut some.
Well, am I a physical labor?
Well, I'm doing it as well.
Man, only we had another person here.
Okay, I'm gonna go off to that. I should have been closer to the hub.
What's he doing here? Yeah. Whatever. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna expand this outward to just make a separate plate for storing. Oh,
I should be fine. Who knows? With how far out I have to go for the Caturium. Or I might find pale berries.
yeah. We have more concrete.
I should have brought concrete with me. I'm so stupid.
Okay, let's do another constructor. Yeah. This was for iron plate. Doing our storage as well. Now we have one more line left that's not being used quite yet. Although that might change. Ooh, that might change. Jeez, that might change pretty fast. Oh,
No.
yes.
Oh man.
Well, about to end the stream anyways, if you want to, like, call the night for this game.
No, that was my food alarm. What I'm upset about is, if you'll come to me, I am at the Caltherium node.
Yep.
It's up on a hill, and I have no concrete with me.
Been playing for 2 hours. Don't forget to have a fifth. Are you gonna give me a protein bar? No? Yeah, I can go around and drop off some concrete for you. Let me go get some concrete
Yeah.
to drop off.
Is the concrete not producing?
Yeah, it is. I just don't have it in my inventory.
Okay.
I like how your if you do the jump crouch or jump sliding enough, your momentum like continues to increase. Gotta do it right. I think a slight hill will sometimes like slow it down, or you just be dumb like me and hold it. Do it right anyways. I can really get moving.
The only bad thing about the Caltherium ore nodes is I don't think our current auto drill thing that connects the
Yeah.
we'll have to get like tier 2 miner to auto.
Yeah.
That's why I did that.
Well, the Caterham, I always used it for the resource sink because it's super cheap and it's produces really fast. I dropped one hog to me.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yellow power slug!
Oh, did you die?
Yeah, I died.
Oh.
You're over by limestone, right?
I was running to you actually.
Okay. I'll be right there, and we'll meet up with you.
Actually, when I get back, I'm just gonna end the stream. And go eat some food.
You don't want to set up a connection to the Galtherium?
We'll do that for the next stream. Here, I will give you the concrete so I don't forget. Here. There you go.
Because as soon as we get, like, the Caltherium being produced, we can automate, we can get better light pole things.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that on, what is next Friday?
Yeah. But I've researched, I've gone and searched for the Caltherium and researched it for you.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna call it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for notification when I go live, upload a video, or do you understand, get to YouTube, and hit that bell to actually get notified as said shenanigans on YouTube. Like I said at the beginning, this is kind of gonna be a new stream series for a bit. You know, don't want to get burnt down to a war or anything. And we'll just play it by ear. You know, the goal is just get all the researching done in this game. We'll see how long that takes us. I think we're almost done with tier 2 actually already, so, you know. Probably gonna start tier 3 partially in the next stream or whatever. Please go blurry at me. You son of a bit. Yeah, I'll be live streaming tomorrow on Twitch. I'm gonna be coming for Tour to Gunfire Reborn, pending. If we got friends or not to play. And then I will upload another Monster Hunter Rise short tonight after I get some food in me. And I'll work on the next stream highlight at some point, because it takes me forever to do. Okay, I'll save. But yeah, we'll be playing this game again on Friday, with or without friends, pending. Once again, this is gonna be the news for you. So yeah, Age of I will actually join us this time. Who knows? That was weird. Oop.
I'm gonna put myself in a high ups.
Yep.
This isn't like a permanent server, right?
No, this is my server when I'm on, because I don't want to set up a permanent server and come on and like Javali's gonna have like everything done.
Yeah.
So that, yeah, he has kind of little self-control when it comes to something like that.